Hey guys, in today's tutorial video I want to take a break from the how to make videos tutorial series that I was doing because it was kind of getting a bit much. This is going to be a vocal tutorial. If you would like to listen to something else, you can listen to another video of mine. And I got a few questions about this one song that I did a cover of called Revelation Song. It was at the end where I did this run, which a few of my friends were like, how did you do that? How did you hold your breath for so long? And that was unexpected. And I sing, you are everything, and I will adore you. I will adore you. And looking back at it, I realize it's not anything great, but I can understand where the question is coming from because it was a very unexpected run for that song. And yes, it is using a lot more breath than one usually uses while singing. I want to talk about two exercises that are very simple, very basic. You go to any class, they will tell you do this. The first extremely important thing is breath. This is an exercise that many vocal teachers say you have to do before everything else. It's really simple, and it's just that you sit up straight, everything is all straight, you put your hand on your stomach and you take a big breath. You inhale nice and hard and then let it out slowly in few exhales, okay, like let out little by little, and the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll be with singing longer sentences without taking a breath. The mistake I did before taking singing seriously, I was not breathing from the right place. I was only taking very shallow breaths and singing from around here, whereas I was supposed to sing from the depths of my gut. And I did not know that for the longest time. And changing this was huge to my singing. So I went to this audition for a hotel gig, and this lady who was auditioning me, she probably saw a lot of tension around here, and she asked me, how long have you been singing? I said very proudly, since I was 3 years old. And she said, you are not singing from your stomach. You need to be singing from your stomach. And I felt like such a stupid girl because I've been singing all my life and had not been singing the right way. And when she said this, honestly, I didn't know what she was talking about. What does that mean? It's just breathing, right? But no, she told me this tip which really helps, and that is to place your hand on your stomach, like I said, and see if it's vibrating while you're singing. And I did that, and it wasn't vibrating at all. I was singing from my chest, and it was hurting my throat because I didn't have enough breath. So what was happening was I was forcing out air that wasn't even there. And if you do this a lot, it will result in really injured, damaged vocal cords. And the key to this practice obviously is doing it every single day. So I did it, I started this exercise practicing for this particular song that I had written myself, composed, music, everything, but it was too high for me and I couldn't sing. And I was like, this is pathetic. I've written a song that I can't sing. And so I was doing all these exercises to get the best out of myself, right? So I started last March right up to this June or July, and I think that's when I made this video, Revelation Song. That's how long it took. That is more than a year and a few months. Yeah, it takes a lot of time to build certain techniques in your voice, and you need to do this every single day. And it's really simple, right? Inhaling, exhaling. It's not going to make any noise. You can do it wherever you are, preferably not on a dusty road. I've done that, and it leads to coughing and cold. Please do this exercise a lot. When you understand that this is the main fuel for your singing, and it's what's going to help not only how long you can hold your sentences, but even your tone and the kind of volume that you present your vocals with, it's going to affect every single thing, how you breathe. The next exercise I want to talk about is a simple bubble exercise. So the bubble exercise is very efficient from what I've seen out of all the exercises, okay? So the bubble exercise, if you don't know, it's just going. And why this is so efficient is when you use that with la 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 la, when you put your lips together and you're pushing the breath out of there, you're being forced to use a lot of breath. So it not only helps your breath, but it also helps you practice your skills. So I use a bubble exercise, start as low as I possibly can. And I sound like a tractor. And I slowly go higher and higher until I can't go higher anymore. Yeah, and after that I should probably go down. And I come lower until I reach the lowest note again. It's important to go up and come down again because that helps your chords. The same way athletes, they train, they warm up, and after they're done, again, they do some things to get back to their normal rest position. So how do you do the bubble exercise? Okay, this is actually tricky. It took me a few months to get it going with ease. The first few months I was just laughing. The main thing you have to do is your lips and your cheeks and your jaw, it has to be loose. You can't clench it, you cannot smile, you cannot laugh. So it has to be completely loose. Please do not think of anything funny. If you feel like laughing, think of something really depressing. Not too depressing, but something that will take you out of your feeling of laughter, okay? Keep everything loose, take a deep breath, and push this air out of your mouth without opening your mouth. Yeah, pouting helps. Pouting really helps. Your nose may tickle and a few other things may tickle around here. That is normal. That means you're doing it well. And please go easy on yourself if you're doing this for the first time. It's gonna take a lot of time before you can do it easily. So how I did this vocal run that we're talking about that started this whole video is while doing this exercise every day, I used to want to finish it off really quickly, right? So I didn't want to go I heard that you're supposed to continue that particular run until all your breath is over, right? And I didn't want to spend so much time on one run, so I would do as many runs as I could with that one breath, okay? So it would become like and over time I would add 3 runs or 4 runs, as many as I possibly could. And sometimes if I was in a real hurry, it would be 5 or 6 runs or 7 runs even. No, I think that's exaggerating. Maximum 6 maybe. Let's see. So that's what I used to do. It would be this challenge with myself, sort of game. How many can I fit in one breath, right? And that's basically how that vocal run happened in that cover. That's a nice thing about exercises. When you're doing exercises, you're not necessarily singing the limitation of that song. You're going way beyond, right? So then you get to see how much you can actually do. So knowing a little more about how much I could actually do, I use that knowledge in this song. And this vocal run happened all of a sudden without my planning it. So please try this out. I cannot exercise for you. You have to do it by yourself. Try and hold your breath a little more every day. Not just hold it. That is not how it works. You have to hold it and exhale slowly, because while you sing, you exhale slowly, right? It's not just holding your breath. You're also exhaling. How long can you exhale your breath for? That's question number 1, which you have to try out every day. And the second question is, can you do the bubble exercises, and how many bubble runs can you fit with one breath? And if you do this every day, and every day you try to go one up on yourself, try to better yourself, you'll be able to do a lot of creative stuff with your voice that doesn't necessarily sound like, you just took an exercise and you put it in a tune. It can be anything that your mind wants it to be. So for example, if I'm singing Hallelujah, okay, I can sing it like Hallelujah, which sounds pretty much like an exercise. Or I can sing it like Hallelujah, You can change it around in so many different ways. It just depends on how much creativity you have in your brain, what kind of imagination you have. And we all have super great imagination, am I right? I know you do have it, so please try it out. It's really, really fun. I believe that anyone can sing, I really do. So whether you believe you can sing or not, please try it out, just for fun, if not anything else. Breath and bubbles. BB. Okay, thank you very much. This is Vihan Damaris on How to Thursdays, signing off, and I'll see you on Serious Sundays.